Hi everyone, it's Zain here from Let Your Light Shine. I hope you're looking after your families and yourself in these challenging times. So today the topic which I've chosen to talk about is are we part of the problem or are we part of the solution? So the reason I have chosen this topic is because I've seen a lot of people in these challenging times are in the state of fear and panic. Reason being because of the pandemic issue we are facing as a global society all over the world. And I want to give my 2 cents and share my input on this topic with you. Hope it will be beneficial for everyone. So when I say that are we part of the problem or are we part of a solution, I want to first talk about that in these challenging times where we see job losses, job cuts, economy shutting down, challenging times for people living in a house as a family. Your children are facing issues. They have a lot of questions which they don't understand. We, being adults, are being hit across by a lot of challenging questions as well, where we don't understand how do we cope in these challenging times. Not individually, but as a family in our houses, as a family in our society, as a larger family, and as a global village. So let me start this with about the first thing we should always look on, as we are not individual human beings, as we have seen time and time again, that we impact each other, we affect each other. And the way we behave plays a tremendous role, not only in our houses but in a society as well. So the first thing we should always consider is that we should not only be looking after ourselves, but also looking after people who needs our help, because by uplifting others you are uplifting the whole society. So I would urge everyone to play their part and play their due role wherever they can, in whatever means they can, in whatever context they can, and how much effort they can give. They should start giving that input and effort into the society and generally the people around themselves, starting from their own family. So that's the first thing I would like to say. The second thing I want to say is that when we face across these challenging times, I would like to just give an example of an automotive vehicle. So when we look at an automotive vehicle, it sits on a platform on which a lot of other features of the car work on. And as you understand that if we don't have a stable platform, then none of your features or the features of the car will work. In a similar fashion, if we as a human being, we are also based on a platform, and if we are not in harmony with our platform, and our platform is not stable enough, we will not be able to function the way we should be functioning. And it's really critical at these challenging times that we should function as a human being and contribute. So I would like to say that you should be playing your due role. The first important thing is your body. So you should look after your body, do regular exercises, go out as and when you can, to make sure that you are in a healthy state, in a healthy body. The second point which I would like to mention is your mind. is that you need to have a stable mind, because if your mind is not healthy, you would never be able to function the way you should be functioning. The third thing is your emotions. That we need to manage our emotions, so that we can look after our well-being. Now, just hold on a second, please. So the next thing is that we have to look after our body, our mind, our emotions. If all these things are in equilibrium and in harmonious state, we will be able to function. But sadly enough, these things, our bodies are not in shape because we have not looked after ourselves, the way we eat, the way we consume food, because our body is made up of food and the air we breathe. So we can look after ourselves by eating healthy, to make sure this body is in a stable state. To look after your mind, you have to pick up exercises, meditations, to make sure you are in a stable state of mind. Because what we see is that when we are not in a stable state of mind, our mind gets messed up, and we see a lot of issues, people doing a lot of things where they are not looking after themselves even, and they can't, because they are faced with these challenging times, like the incident we have seen in India, a sad incident. So I would like to urge you that you should start contributing and start looking at these exercises on a regular basis, and to make it part of your life. As you eat, as you walk, as you talk, you should make these things as part of your daily routine and habits. And then lastly, I would like to say is that when you give in to fear, that you are contributing and increasing the fear factor, not only in your own life but in the life of people around you. So to be the part of the solution, you have to pick up these exercises and these things which I have mentioned, because if you don't, you are dragging yourself into the opposite end, which means you are contributing and becoming part of the problem, because we already have a challenging situation, and in order for us to come out of it, which hopefully we will, but we have to make an action, we have to make a contributed effort to resolve this issue. So in order for you to be the part of the solution, you have to pick up these things, and if you don't, then you are in a state of denial, because it will not automatically happen, because you have to stabilize yourself. Nothing functions will function to an optimal level if it is not looked after. So you have to look after your platform. So I know from a system perspective, because I'm an engineer as well myself, and I'm really motivated to help people to change their mindset, and enhance their platform on which they are living and using this platform every day, day in, day out, not only in their own lives, but in the lives, in their work, in the relationships, in their interaction with others. You are using these platforms. So I hope you like this information. Please share it with others. Please subscribe so that you continuously to get these videos when I make them. If you like it, please give the thumbs up, and do leave some comments if you have any questions. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.